Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
Man, we're looking around in the antique shop today.
Well, this isn't like what you usually are doing.
No. You gotta be, you know, separate.
You know what?
You gotta keep it separated. So,
Well, we're at a antique store in Florence, South Carolina. It's an antique mall, and they got stuff everywhere. So we figured maybe we would just show you some of what they've got on the shelf and the prices, if we could even figure out what any of it is. What is that? Do we need it?
maybe it's got old wire in it.
That's kind of cool. Donnie and I are brothers, and so I've got a bunch of his stuff at my house, and then we have a storage building with a bunch of stuff in it too. Anytime we find something that we think we might be able to use down the line, we pick it up. What's that? That's a heater core. Does it say what it's for?
No.
Does it say how much?
$4.
It's got copper fittings on it. They might not like that music playing over there, Donnie. We might have to go over this way. I can't hear it.
We'll come back and we'll find something interesting.
All right. Now, there's certain things that we like to buy. Now, Donnie, believe it or not, for his significant other, she made the mistake of saying that she liked Pyrex bowls. So Donnie is on a quest now to buy every Pyrex serving bowl that we can find anywhere in the country.
It's mixing bowl.
Mixing bowls, yes. And so there's all different colors. I don't see any here, but maybe we'll find one later. Now, what I personally like to buy, so I like clocks. There's an anniversary clock. That's a little battery one, though. I don't like those. I like the old ones with the gears. So I like clocks. I like radios, old radios, tube radios. And I like, right now I'm on an electric fan kick. So I'm buying electric fans. Also, I'm buying old TVs, old CRTs.
$40. Them's hot right now.
Tawny's been wanting some of those, I think, too, or Donnie thinks she does, so he keeps looking at all of those as well. So like stuff like brass, most of the stuff we wouldn't be interested in, but you know, there's something for everybody. Look at that bowl that's got Florida on it.
Looks pretty good. A wooden bowl.
How much is that?
$6.
$6. All right,
No,
and
$25.
$25, okay. No.
$2.
Yeah, $2. $2. That's cheap. That's a deal if somebody needed it.
That's an old biscuit cutter. $5.
And is that a bell? No, it's
it's
a
a
upside down candelabra. Or
Sconce.
candle sconce. Yeah, are those insulators down there?
No. I don't believe so. $4. Whatever they are.
Yeah, the insulators are solid, aren't they?
Yeah. That's some kind of cap. That goes
It looks like it's
that's
those
for a lamp, right?
I guess. I don't
You screw
know.
that on there and put all your stuff in.
Maybe people will leave comments down below. If you see us looking at anything, folks, and you know what it is and we don't, feel free to let us know down below.
Metal box.
People like telling us information in our videos anyways, Don. It'll be perfect.
Yep.
Little collectible bells. There are actually thousands of different ones of those.
I think that's a cheese cutter.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a cheese cutter. We don't buy a lot, but like I said, there's certain things that are hard to resist. And of course, the price has to be right. I like getting a good deal. I assume most people do. All right, so we're walking around, and there's clocks and stuff all over the place. This is actually a clock and a radio, but it's not an old one. If you look, it says quartz. You know, it's a dead giveaway. It's not old. A lot of times they even have a tape player on the side of them, some of these reproduction ones. So I haven't seen anything that I have to have yet. This is cool though. What is this? $150. Oh, it's a tool chest, like a jewelry tool chest. I'm not really looking to spend big money on anything, but if it's the right thing and it's inexpensive, I pick it up. If you've seen my channel, Amateur Repair Time, you know I'm always working on busted stuff. So I would prefer buying things that are broken, actually. And Donnie, if he's buying Pyrex or whatever he wants to buy, tools, he wants them where they work perfect. Uh-oh. Looks like he might have found an old one.
Ones that weigh 100 pounds.
How much does it cost?
Big money.
Let's see.
$52.
$52. Let's see the front of it again. So if you're trying to figure out the worst thing that can happen to these old clocks, Donnie, is that they well, that ain't that big of a deal. If they swap out the movement, it kills them. But you can tell that they have it because you can see the winding stems inside those holes. So it's got the old school movement. It kind of looks like, though, that somebody's repainted the dial because the numbers aren't painted very well.
It's tick-tocking.
It's tick-tocking?
Well, it's doing this.
Okay, it's trying. That's a pretty cool one. I've got a couple like that. But I usually get them pretty cheap. So, like, I would want to pay like $20 for that. And by the way, I don't ever offer. So, like, if we're at one of these places and I don't like the price, or, you know, I'm just not interested in that price, I don't go try to beat them down. I just don't buy it. And if it's something that I really like, well, if I like the price, I'll go ahead and pay for it. So, it's another little anniversary looking clock. But this one, it's like battery operated, and it's not really an anniversary clock. It doesn't have the pendulum. It's just a kind of skeleton clock where you can see the gears. It's kind of cool, but I don't really need that, so I'm not going to get that. Donnie has found another one. Now, some of these places, you know, some of the prices they want, they're worth that, but again, I'm trying to get a deal. You know, I want something that a lot of times I want something that's broke that I can fix. Look at that. Electrified marble mantle clock. Okay, electrified. It doesn't have winding stems. I hate to even mess with it because I want $200 for it. The case is really nice. I've got several of these slate clocks or whatever they are, but never with this nice of an, you know, inlay and design. Let's look in the back of it. Electrified. Now, there's, like I said, there's no winding things on it, so it was probably made like that. Oh, we can't get into it. Pretty cool. But for $200, like I said, it might be worth that, but that's not the type of stuff that I'm looking for. Donnie found another one. Donnie always moves faster than me, and he finds everything before I do. So it's a Kundo anniversary clock. So this is the type that I buy. Let's get the gears. So basically, these things will run for over a year off of one wind. That's why they call them an anniversary clock. And it's $30. So that's pretty good. I typically get them cheaper than that. If it was, I'd want to pay like $20, to be honest. I've got about a dozen that are just like that. Most of them are Kundo, or I think the other company's name is Schatz, SCHATZ, and they're both German companies. So that's a pretty good example of one. But you know, like I said, I would want a little bit cheaper than that. He found some. Look how interested he is now. Look at him. He's knee deep in them. So these are the typical stuff that he is looking for right now. Nice Pyrex. Oh yeah, let's show him the bottom. Yep, I got it. So it says Pyrex by Corning, New York, USA. Now this says baking and microwave, which means it's a little bit newer because it mentions a microwave. They'll say ovenware or something like that in there, or oven safe, something like that if they're a little older. What do you think, Donnie?
They're wanting a little over $100 for the set. You're supposed to have lids. They ain't got the lids with them.
Is that orange one down there Pyrex?
No, I don't believe it.
The design doesn't look it, but how it's got that white interior.
I believe that's going to be fire can. Nope, that's nothing.
Okay.
Nobody. Well, that's a chili bowl.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Soup bowl.
Soup bowl. Chili bowl. Donnie says. All right, yeah. So at least we found a few of them.
Still on the high side, but we'll find something.
We'll keep looking. Oh, look, you got another one. We haven't broke anything yet, so that's good.
Yeah, and in these kind of places, you break it, you buy it. So
Fire King.
Fire King is different.
He only gets Pyrex. That's all. That's all he wants. Well, Donnie didn't get anything, but I got two things. So if you watch my other channel, Amateur Repair Time, you know that I just fixed this phonograph that was missing a little knob on the side of the phonograph. It's got a 1/8 thread on it, and Donnie assured me that one of these two is a 1/8 thread. So we bought these. They were $1 a piece. We got a real good deal on them, and they're just old knobs, probably from kitchen cabinets. They may not actually even be old. Maybe they just look old, but that'll fix my phonograph hopefully. And I found a fan for 20 bucks. Dominion. I think that's the original paint. I have no clue if it works. I don't ever plug stuff in either, because if it don't work, I'll fix it. What do you think, Donnie?
I think it looks good.
It's got an oscillator too. That's really cool. You can make it, you know.
I might need that on my desk.
The problem with these fans is that most of them aren't worth anything. So this one's worth about $20, and I paid $20. So you're not going to get rich with it, and it's been up a little bit. But I think that's the original paint. It seems like whenever I see these, they're always black or cream or like this blue color. Sometimes a gray one. So that's all we found.
Y'all, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, folks, leave your comments below. Let us know what you thought. And if you enjoyed any of that, let us know. We'll see you next time.